Activists against gender-based violence want disciplinary measures taken against perpetrators of the act in Nigeria to also ensure the victims get justice and also heal from the trauma. They made this call on the sidelines of the start of the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence in the country. Helen Osamide-Akins reports.
Gender-based violence is a common social problem in Nigeria. It is a threat to human rights and hinders the ability of victims to contribute meaningfully to social growth, sustainable peace and development. According to the Global Database on Violence Against Women, 22.3% of women in Nigeria experience lifetime physical and/or sexual intimate partner violence, while 43.4% of young girls are victims of child marriage, with 19.5% of young girls being victims of female genital mutilation. As Nigeria joins the rest of the world to commemorate the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence, there are calls for a need to work with men and boys perceived as perpetrators towards putting an end to the menace. Males are also identified as victims of gender-based violence too and are being encouraged to speak out. There are suggestions that perpetrators be punished accordingly.
Please let us save the boy child. Let us save the young adult male. Let us also save the girl child. There's a whole lot going on for the girl child. We can't stop talking because these abuses still continue. But what about the boys? They are afraid to speak out. Even some men still live with the trauma because they are scared. It is about time for everybody to come together to fight against gender-based violence in male and female, in boys and girls' lives in Nigeria.
Security agencies are as well asked to help victims speak out rather than discourage them from doing so.
They don't tell victims that come out to speak, they don't send them back home. Enough of saying community should take care of it. Enough of begging, enough of bribing, enough of giving money to victims. The money cannot solve the trauma.
The 16 days of activism against gender-based violence is an annual international campaign that kicks off on 25th of November, which is also the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women. The 16 days of activism will run till the 10th of December. Helen Osamide-Akins, TVC News, Abuja.